Africans. It's quite funny and some things that we cannot understand like Africans. I was thinking for us to Africa to move forward, we need our bloggers to push forward the issues about the corruption, about money laundering, about the politicians, how they are making us uncomfortable. Our bloggers their priority is supposed to be for them to fight against these bad politicians, these bad governors going on along all Africa. But unfortunately, it is quite very, very sad that our bloggers and our content creators are actually working with the politicians. Which brings me to tell most of us that there is little hope of us surviving as a people. You cannot imagine how most of the bloggers today, their target is to come and have a Western passport just to live their life like the politicians. That is their plan. The other day, I was seeing the other one who was planning to go to London, British, to buy a house, just like they are doing in America now. They will go there, they will integrate and buy a house, and from there they will pay off the house small. From there they will become, after 5 years, they will become citizens. Which means that most of us are not fighting for the betterment of Africa. We just want Africa to remain like that while we make our money. This pushed me to tell our poor people who live in Africa that you have no choice. Go and fight for yourself. Those people who are owing us money, you have only two choices. Either you find money and japa, or you go to the problem and solve it. What is the problem? The problem is the politicians are our problem. The imams are our problems. The pastors are our problems. The chiefs are our problem. All of the rich men, all of the rich men, the billionaires in Nigeria are our problem. How are the pastors our problem? Let me start from those ones. The pastors and the religion leaders, how are they our problem? Number one, the pastors and the religious leaders are teaching the people to wait and enjoy in heaven. They are telling them, if somebody slap you here, you turn this side for them to slap you. While the pastors are using 100% guard from the police, from the government. The pastors and the imam, they are doing the same job. The imams are trying to make sure that we have more Ahmadis in the north. We make sure that Sharia is there. So that if you commit any sin, Sharia will take charge. If you want to enjoy, you will always wait when you die. You enjoy in heaven. And they will give you virgins in heaven. You know? All those atrocities are caused by the imam and the pastors. The politicians now come in. The politicians are working with the West. And how do they work with the West? The West demand so and so things from the politicians, and the politicians grant it to them, and they keep on dividing and rule. They share our money. They steal our money. They create budget that they will never finish. Number one, if politicians of Nigeria want Nigeria to be good, they will have next, whatever they are doing, they will forget it and have only one budget. What should be that budget? Electricity. Any country that doesn't have steady electricity will never move forward. Any country that doesn't have steady electricity will never move forward. So to show you that the politicians are working against you, we have somebody like Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar is number one importer of generator into Nigerians. How do you expect a politician like that to dream for you to have electricity, steady electricity? Most of them don't want you to see the lights. They don't want to see light. So the politician can never be of your favor. They guide themselves with all kinds of police and military, which are all the police and military are victims too, just like the citizens are. They protect themselves with that, and they will tell you now, go and pray in the church. That's when they will push you to the pastors, and you will start to believe. And our women are most of the victims, because our women now works with emotion. When a woman wants something and she knows that the only thing she wants cannot be given by human beings, she will now depend on a God from the white people. Living abroad for 25 years has shown me that the white people can never give you anything good. They will not give you anything good. How do you expect that they have not saved themselves, they will come to give you a God that will save you? Our women have to leave emotions aside and know that there is only two things that work in the world. It's either you work and make money, or you steal and make money. It's two things. The politicians are doing the second one, stealing. That goes apart. Let's go to the chiefs. All the chiefs in Nigeria works with the politicians. All the chiefs and kings, they work with the politicians. The politicians steal their money and they settle the chiefs to make sure that the chiefs back them up. All the kings and queens and whatever you call them in Nigeria, they work with the politicians. They work for Nigeria not to work. I want us to understand how these things work. The Oba of Benin is being paid huge sum of amount to make sure that he comes out and tell us that Tinubu is a godsend. Even a blind man in Nigeria knows today that Tinubu is a devil sent, not a God sent. But the Oba is preaching love for us to love Tinubu. Why there is no motorable road in the Benin? In Benin City, there is no motorable road. In Benin City, secret court is killing the youth. The youth who are supposed to be involved in charge of their country, they are now involved in charge of secret courts. Who caused all those things? The Oba is one of the reasons. The Oba of Lagos and all other Obas, they are the same thing. They work the same thing. They work with the politicians. They make sure that Nigeria is ungovernable for the poor people. So why I'm trying to clamor for the poor people is because I understand that the poor people are suffering. And we who are in the position to deal direct with the poor people are the one feeling the heat. Calls that I get every day just for me to help them. Calls, people will even call you for you to put them 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira. The call is too much. It's high time we need to understand that the Nigerians are those poor people, not these rich people. Today in Nigeria, the police doesn't work for the poor people. The police is 100% working for the rich people. I mean the same thing. They are victims too. Their salaries cannot even buy them food for they and their family for 1 month. What do you expect them to do? They go to become beggars to the politicians. You beg for what belongs to you. That's how Nigeria is working. You go, you beg for what belongs to you. That is why I am always saying that the countries like Burkina Faso, Chad, and Mali, and Niger Republic are countries that have taken their freedom 100%. But still, the West is still fighting them. The West can never let go. The West is good in creating bombs and weapons and guns and of all kinds. Why are they creating all those things? Because they will create them and they will push war. And when they will push war, people will come and buy. It is very easy for you to understand that the casted producer, the person that produced coffin, is claiming the other day that he have bad market. Yes, he will say he have bad market because everybody wish to sell whatever they produce. So the casted, just as a coffin producer, the casted maker, prays for people to die so that you can make money. The same thing that West are praying for war to occur so that they will make money. So the West can never give you anything good. They can never give you anything good. That is why Russia is like here to them. They have now focused their mind in Russia, trying to bring money to NATO base near Russia. Ukraine will be their last hope. Ukraine will be the last bus stop. I don't want to talk much, but I want to make Nigerians that we all have to stand up for our right. Our right is that Nigeria belongs to all of us, as far as we are wanting now. Nigeria belongs to all of us. And we have to stand up and take a revelation to take our country back from these thieves. Thank you.